friends from a social club went on a boozy day trip to the races, while some were waiting for coronavirus test results before travelling. She revealed that 15 friends had gone on the trip up north despite some suffering symptoms and waiting on test results. The group did not enter, but instead went to a pub and hotel to place bets. The weekend away has been linked to the Lindsay Cons Club in the village of Abercynon, with club bosses saying it has been dragged through the mud. It comes after hundreds of people flocked to get tested at a centre in the village. Donna said, "It's an annual trip that's been running for years. They had a bet, they had a pint, same as what happens every year. Nothing was done any different. I know they didn't stop off in pubs on the way up to Doncaster, because they never do. They go straight to Doncaster, into a pub, into a hotel, back home on the Sunday." A number of people had COVID before the trip, but hadn't had any test results back. It was about 15 of them on the bus. They did the same as they do every year. They didn't take precautions, because nobody had COVID. So you won't take precautions. Donna added that those who have since tested positive have suffered flu-like symptoms with a loss of taste and smell. Club treasurer Phillip Brown hit out after the club was linked to the trip by Welsh Government Health Minister Vaughan Gething. Mr. Brown said the venue had been virtually blamed for the spread in Rhondda Cynon Taf. The club had to close days before the races because of coronavirus fears, with a number of people later becoming sick. Mr. Brown said the bus trip itself was not run by the venue, but 4 or 5 of his members attended. He said, "They have dragged our club through the mud, virtually blaming us for a situation in Rhondda Cynon Taf and locking down, because they reckon we are responsible. We are not responsible. We've done every measure possibly to help Public Health Wales and the Welsh Government." Mr. Gething said the day out led to a significant rise in cases after a coachload of friends went on a pub crawl and then racing. He told a press conference, "There are a number of clusters in Rhondda Cynon Taf, 2 of which are significant. One is associated with a rugby club and pub in the Lower Rhondda, and the other with a club outing to the Doncaster races, which stopped off at a series of pubs on the way." He said the trip led to a number of infections, but hit back saying they had received no visitors from South Wales since they reopened. In a statement, the corps said, "Has received no contact from any organisation, including the NHS or the Welsh Government, to verify the attendance of any individuals at last week's event for the purposes of track and trace. In addition, we do not have any ticket bookings for any groups from the South Wales area for Wednesday's event. We will be contacting the Welsh Health Minister as a matter of urgency to clarify the situation." Close quote. The Welsh Government later tweeted, "We understand that, though the original intention of the party was to travel to the party did not enter the race course as originally planned.